Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good day I bid to our lecturer, Dr. Siti Rahayu, and my fellow friends. So today we are from Group 10 going to present about criminal minds behind disaster donation scams. So we move to the next slide. Alright, first of all, for the introduction, fake disaster charity scams happen when criminals create false donation pages during real disasters such as flood, landslide, or storms. These scams are designed to look like real charity effort so that people believe that their money will help victims. Scammers use emotional photos, sad stories, and maybe urgent messages to make the public donate quickly. Because people want to help during a crisis, many do not check whether the charity is real. So, our project studies how these fake charity scams work using the criminal minds analytical work, analytical framework. Sorry, it explains the planning techniques and behaviors used by scammers and shows how digital forensic can help identify and stop these frauds. So as we can see that from a digital forensic perspective, fake charity scams have become one of the most common online frauds during major disasters. What makes these scams effective is not only the emotional impact of disasters, but also how quickly scammers can disguise themselves as real humanitarian groups. And our focus here is to break down how these scams are structured, why people fall for them, and what behavior patterns criminals flow. By analyzing this using the criminal minds approach, we can understand that their planning and psychological tactics, which is essential for detecting and preventing these scams in real situations. Alright, so the next part is motive or motivation. Why criminals are motivated to do this crime. So, first of all, we have emotional vulnerability. Disasters trigger strong feelings of empathy, urgency, and guilt. Criminals exploit these emotions to make people donate without checking the legitimacy of the charity. Emotional manipulation makes victims act quickly, increasing the success rate of the scam. So, as we know that instead of relying on technical skills, scammers now mainly target emotions. And during a crisis, people are more concerned about helping than verifying information. So, with that, criminals take an advantage of this moment because emotional decisions are usually fast and uncritical. So the next one is financial profit. Criminals aim to generate large amount of money with minimal cost and effort by collecting thousands of small donation, maybe about 5 to 20 ringgit. They can easily accumulate up to 3 million per month. Because disaster donations are fast and emotional, the profit potentially is extremely high. This type of scam allows, I think, can allow criminal to earn large amount of money very, very quickly. They don't need to invest in resources, staff, or actual charity work. Every donation goes directly to them, which makes the return extremely high compared to their effort. So the third one is low risk of detection. Fake charity scams are difficult to trace because criminals use tools like VPNs, offshore server, crypto wallets, and maybe money mule accounts. These techniques help them hide their identity and reduce the risk of getting caught, making this method appealing to criminals. Usually, in many cases, these scams disappear before anyone reports them. The use of hidden network, temporary account, or maybe cryptocurrency makes it very, very challenging for investigators to trace the source. Criminals rely on this delay to escape unnoticed. And the last one is easy setup and fast spread. It takes very little effort to create a fake charity website or social media page. Using maybe stolen image, AI generated videos, and social media bots, the scam can spread rapidly online. The quick setup and viral potential make this scam simple but highly effective. So this is one of the reasons this scam is very popular is because it doesn't require advanced cyber skills. A scammer can create a convincing charity website in a short time, a very short time. And with the help of automation tools and viral content, they can reach thousands of potential victims almost instantly. So that's all for motive. We move on to the next part. Alright, so next we are going to talk about target profiling. Target profiling is who is the targeted crime. So, the first one is emotional donors. During disasters, many people feel sad, worried, and guilty about the situation. Scammers target these emotions because emotional donors tend to act quickly, and they are more likely to donate without checking if the charity is real. Emotional reactions make victims easier to influence with sad photos, videos, and urgent messages. And these victims react based on what they feel, not what they verify. Scammers design their messages to trigger sympathy or urgency so that people donate immediately without questioning the source. The second one is young adults and students. Younger people often donate using QR codes, e-wallet, and online banking because it is fast and convenient. They react quickly to emotional stories and send trending posts. Many young adults also want to do something good, which scammers take advantage of by presenting simple donation methods that look official. I see that this group is active online and responds quickly to digital content. Their familiarity with QR payments and e-wallets makes the donation process simple, and scammers use this behavior to their advantage. So the next one is active social media users. People who spend a lot of time on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, or maybe X, are targeted because they see disaster content more often. Scammers know that viral posts spread fast, and users may not verify the information before donating. Social media users trust posts shared by friends or influencers, making them easy to deceive. Social platform also allow fake charity campaigns to spread faster than traditional scam. I see that scammers depend on reshares and maybe viral trends because because victims often trust content that appears frequently or is shared by friends. And lastly is elderly individuals. Older adults tend to trust charity messages more easily and may not be familiar with online scams. They might believe any messages that looks official or caring. Scammers take advantage of this trust by sending emotional stories and clear donation instructions that appear harmless. This group is especially vulnerable because they may not know how to verify online information. I see older victims are often targeted because they value trust and may not be aware of how these modern online scams operate. And criminals usually purposely design messages that look official or compassionate, knowing this age of group is more likely to believe them. Lah. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.
So this is our criminal minds analysis for our scamming technique. The first one, we have time. We wait for a real disaster to maximize the emotional agency. Second, branding. We build instant trust by creating fake professional looking NGOs with convincing website. Third one is manipulation. We use advanced deception, stealing real photos and creating deepfake videos of victims to personalize the plan. Fourth, concealment. Concealment is funds are cleaned using offshore crypto wallets to ensure a non-traceable gateway and avoid detection. Fifth, exit strategy. The operation is temporary with a pre-planned disappearance after a 3-month target is met, leaving investigator with a dead end. So this is our tools that we have used for our scamming technique. We have technical and criminal tools. For technical, we have website builders such as Wix and WordPress. We use AI deepfake generator, social media bots, and payment systems such as QR Pay and crypto wallets. And for criminal tools, we use money mule accounts, offshore servers, stolen image, fake legal documents, and phishing attacks. These are the operation flow for our fake flood charity scam. First, we wait for the real disaster, then the fake charity, which is NGO, is created, while the website and social media is finished for setup. Then we spread all the emotional posts until viral. Then we create the donation channel so that all the users can transfer their money to our bank, QR, and crypto. And the money that has been collected will be collected in mule accounts, and the funds laundered to offshore wallets. And the last one, we will shut down the operation after the 3 months target fully achieved by us.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad AFZAN bin Anwar and I will explain to you about detection risk. Detection risk is basically how investigator can still trace this scam. So first, we move to the payment log tracing. Every donation leaves a trace in banking, QR or e-wallet logs. Investigators can see unusual transaction patterns, same device ID or repeated transfers to mule account. Okay, number two, IP and server log pattern. Fake charity websites still generate server logs when user click or donate. Authorities can track repeated access from the same hidden admin IP or a suspicious hosting location. It means that even if scammer hide behind the fake website, the server still record who log in from and where or when the website's login. So we move to the domain metadata. Domains used for scams contain registration metadata. Even if criminals use fake info, investigators can see creation dates, hosting provider, and the related domains. So lastly, we have crypto tracking. Crypto payments are anonymous, but transaction movement are public on the blockchain. Investigators can follow the fund trail to mixing service or connected wallet. That's all for the detection risk, and we move to the revenue model on the next slide. Okay, so we move to the revenue model. The first one is website donation. The scam website looks like a real donation portal. Victims donate small amounts, but thousands of donations create large revenue or large profit. The next one is CSR phishing style. Criminals pretend to be from companies doing corporate social responsibility, which is CSR. This makes the scam look official and encourage businesses to support the fake cause. The next one is QR or e-wallet payments. Easy and fast payment options increase the number of victims. The funds move directly into mule account or crypto account. The next one is viral emotional posts. Emotional photos or videos are shared on social media to trigger sympathy of the audience. The more viral the post, the more donations the scammers receive. The last one is fake fundraising events. Criminals fake online events or urgent relief missions. People donate without checking because the event look legitimate. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is AMMAR DARWISH and I will explain about our organization protection strategy. So to understand how an organization can defend itself, I'm going to explain this from the angle of how we as a criminal will attempt to hide our operation. So if we were trying to hide our activity, the first thing that we will do is create a layered company structure. We will not rely on a single company. We will build many fake company. So even if one get exposed, the real operator remain hidden behind another layer. The next one, we will make sure no one can trace us directly. We will use outsourced call center, which is the worker will not know they were helping criminal. They will act as our shield while we stay invisible behind the scenes. And the third one, we will host our operations on temporary server and rotating websites. We will move fast, change domain frequently, and register everything under foreign shell companies to avoid being tracked. And the fourth one, for the money, we will split large transactions into many small payments. We will spread the fund across e-wallet, prepaid account, crypto, and gift card. Small amount help us avoid bank alert. And to erase our trail, we will use crypto mixer. This blend our cryptocurrency with thousands of other transactions, breaking the chains of evidence and making it difficult to trace. And finally, to look legitimate, we will deploy automated social media bots. These bots will post fair review, positive comments, and testimonial, so everything appears active, popular, and trustworthy. So in the end, this is how criminal thinks: always hiding, always covering track, and always staying one step ahead. In conclusion, as organizations, we have seen how scammers carefully study human behavior. They exploit fear, urgency, disaster, and trust to manipulate victims. By understanding how this technique works, we can strengthen our defenses, improve verification steps, and protect the public from falling into the trap. This analysis is strictly for academic and cybersecurity awareness purpose only. Our goal is not to imitate criminal behavior, but to understand it so we can present to real-world harm. Ethical practice, public safety, and responsible digital behavior remain our priority at all times. In the end, studying this criminal tactic helps us recognize danger before it reaches us. When we understand how manipulate work, we empower ourselves and others to stay safe. Awareness is the stronger defense, and by sharing this knowledge and responsibility, we contribute to a safer and more informed digital community in today's world. So, that's all from us. Thank you very much.